Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to Nigarata. This is our React.js tutorial. Part of this video, I am going to explain components in React.js and also do the dynamic binding for any component. For explaining this concept, let me go to the application. So this is my newly created application. So on the application, basically have the root component. The root component name is app.js. So every component may have them CSS for separate CSS and also have one test file. If required, we can use, otherwise you can delete it. And one more thing, the components are the primary building block of any application. The same way in our application also we are using the components have their own template and their own logics. So the default component you have to see the template. Okay, here only actually we are returning some kind of HTML content and also we can use the scripts also. If required, we can create our own logics also. Okay, now I'm going to create one new component. For creating the new component, let me go to the source and selecting the new file. So my new component name is header. Otherwise, I'm going to use the app header. Okay, the extension name is JS only. So the next step is you have to install one extension in our VS Code. So the name is symbol react snippet. So this is a thing I am already installed. So you have to search and install it. Okay, once it's done, just go to the code, the JS file. Just type sfc. Okay, then it's automatically coming like this stateless function component, then press the enter. Okay, and here you can provide your component name. The first letter should be capital, then it's fine. So app header. See now our components gets created the same time it's exporting, then only we can use in the other component. That is the thing. Here we can write our HTML logics. One new div is created. Here I am going to give one HTML tag. So welcome to Nihira Techies. Okay, great. So we have created our new component. Now I am going to call this component in our app component because this is the root component in our index.js file we already initiated. So let me add my new component here. So in the component we have the logo. Top of that I am going to include our component called app component. I mean app header component. So it's added. The rest we can give like this also. That's fine. See, now it's just compiling and it's showing welcome to Nigra Techies. The thing is, when you are adding time app header, it should be automatically imported in the top of that. In case if it's not imported, you have to add the section as manually. Otherwise, this application will show some error. Okay, now we created one component and we have included. The component should be reusable thing only. For the example purpose, I just added like this. You just consider on real-time application. Maybe we can consider about the Flipkart. So in the Flipkart, you have to see in the top of that we have the main header and we have the search function and then banner and a list of products are showing. So as the developer point of view, we can create one header. Header is the one of the component. So and the search, this is the another one component. So it has the different functionalities also and products. So here we are loading the list of products and here also we have the functionalities. When you are clicking this particular product, it will show some information. Similar way we can include our logics also. So this is all about the real-time thing. Now I'm going to explain how to do the dynamic data binding. So as of now we have the hard-coded data only. So in the app component I'm going to declare something constant text, or else text. So React.js tutorial. So I need to bind this text in our component. See, some warnings are showing the header text is assigned value, but it's never used. So that's what in my last video I clearly explained. Basically, this application will check even warnings also it will give. So we have included this React.strict mode. That's what it's showing the warning. Okay. Now let me use this one. Where is my app component? Yeah, I got it. Here I am going to have one more HTML element, h5. For binding this one, I have to use the curly braces. It's just similar to our interpolation in Angular application. There we supposed to use the double curly braces. Here we are using the single curly braces. That's it. See now, React.js tutorial. The text is coming, and here also we have some restrictions. So we can have any integer value or decimal string value. It's fine. Even the string values also the binding time it's converting into the string, and we cannot use any objects. So let me try to add one object here and name. Okay, now we have one object. Okay, fine. I am going to bind this object here. See now, basically it's not showing, some warnings only it's showing here. But in our React application we have some error. That's what we are getting the blank screen. Let me go to the console. There we can see the error description. See now, objects are not valid React child. So that's what's showing the error. So let me remove it. Still it warning is showing because the object we declare not used. Okay. Okay, now we are good to go. And one more thing, in the curly braces, we can do the calculations also. For example, now I'm going to just bind one single value, that's the integer. Okay, the 5 is displaying here, and here I'm going to give 5 plus 5, 10, star 10, then it's a 55. So the calculation also works fine. So you may have the doubt, as I mentioned, it's the dynamic data binding. So anyway, we are doing the hard code, right? So yes, so in the real-time application, basically we will get data from the external services. So once we have the real-time data, we will assign it to these particular variables and we can bind in the particular HTML element. So this is all about the components. Now we are in the end of the video. I hope you got some better idea about the components and how to create the components and also do the data binding in the components. So in my next video, I'm going to cover one of the interesting topic. Meanwhile, I request you to subscribe my channel and please stay tuned. Thank you. Thanks for watching.